Hello, everyone. Welcome back. And welcome back to the end of Planar Crossroads, travelers. We are here for our Tuesday game. And we are picking back up where our intrepid adventurers left off. To recap for everyone, they finally completed looking through Thistletop. Another person did almost die. So our Paladin had to use up his hero points. But he was able to use them and stay alive against the Greater Bargheist. So, yes, that was a thing. But to recap in proper chronological order, the time before that, they had stopped, decided to cook themselves a crab dinner because they were hungry and they needed rest. So they did such a thing, and as they did, they heard whispers in the darkness of Thistletop while they ate their crab dinner. And they went exploring to find it. They went back to the illusory coin tower, or coin pillar, excuse me, slid in some coins of gold, and the coins disappeared, but the pillar went down. They were able to go in. They found another illusion that was kind of a pre-programmed one that was supposed to repeat a message, and it just kept repeating, and it was broken and worn away in the magics. So not much came from that. They did get to loot some stuff, though. So they got plenty of loot they got some loot from lots of different places, both in the sunken treasury that the crab was in, and in what looked to be a torture chamber. So there was loot found there. They also used the special Sihedron key that they found, that word that they found, in the door that had been specially locked. And that is where they found the Greater Bargheist imprisoned for so many years. And he was just a little bit nutty. So he gave them quite a bit of a fight. If it hadn't have been for some criticals that they scored with our critical system, they probably would have had a hard time trying to take this guy down. But he was an optional boss, so there you go. They did get some nice loot. Well, some nice loot for taking him out. And that's really where we left off. We didn't go much after that. And that is because they needed to get a 300-pound helmet of bronze for the size of a giant that back to the main portion of the land mass, but they had no bridge to do so. So what we're going to do for time's sake is we know that they eventually will get it across along with the rest of their loot. So that is where we're going to pick up. We'll take them from where they are now. And there we go, Thistletop Main. And we'll go ahead and let them pick up all the peoples. We'll let them pick up where they can get themselves. Where is Magpie?
Now, Magpie is up by the staircase. Aha!
Up by this. Oh, okay. So we'll say everybody's about here. And it took a while to get the stuff across. We'll say that you guys got the lighter stuff across first, and Tika has been kind of watching it in the cart with Shadowmere. Perhaps Shadowmere's been hooked up, perhaps not. But this is where you guys are. You're currently lumbering across with the final bits of your the final heaviest bits of your loot on this semi okay constructed bridge.
We had to tie it back up, or
yeah, you guys had to use some of your ropes, we'll say, to get across and different things like that.
Okay.
At GM's discretion, Mazus could actually build a bridge using web.
Do you have the slots available for that?
He does have 2 slots available.
Okay, that is a possibility. It lasts for a little while, long enough to get your stuff across, probably. But in that case, it's all sitting right here, not in the cart.
Quick, heave your crap. Well, if that's the case, I'm sure Shien can lift the helmet into the wagon. It probably won't be a problem.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
And if it's not nailed down, we'll take it.
Apparently so.
Hi-ho, we're adventurers.
There's still stuff from everyone.
And we live in our little tent towns.
We're
not so
basically
sure about
homeless.
We're just homeless.
We're hobos.
Sounds about right. We'll get the stuff back to the cart there and get it all set and ready to go.
Neither Titka nor Wayko will help in any of that.
Sitting back there with Titka.
Yeah, I assume so, actually. They're just watching you guys do all the work.
Okay, Titka's not leaving her cart. She came in to show you guys, and she heard you guys coming as you were coming through the thistles. So she's way down here, waiting around. She does not want to go anywhere near it right now. She wants to be with her cart.
I think it's mostly Gideon and Shien doing the work anyway.
Yeah, that's what I figure. So I guess we'll carry that down.
Only members of the party with positive strength scores.
Should we murder the seal monster?
Oh yeah.
You
Nah, the bunyip
some-
didn't do anything to us.
Yeah, but the bunyip has treasure, which we know it has treasure.
Yeah.
Ooh,
But it's
why
not
didn't you-
nailed down.
We have rope and a harpoon, because we can do it.
You did say once we got back, we would perhaps take another round at the pit.
I could just slumber it, maybe, and then Joel could just, boot punt it. I don't know. Maybe it's a ghost seal.
Ghost seal.
Ghost seals never slumber.
Neither was that crab supposed to slumber, but it happened. So I'm going to pay attention from now on.
That's
Vermin
wise
and
thing, too,
tiny
because I'm going to
brains.
keep using slumber forever.
There used to be a thistle-top tower along by the sea.
Yeah.
Now we got another thing to add to our list. Another thing to make a cover of.
What is that song called? What's the actual name of that song?
Kiss from a rose.
Thank
Yep,
you.
Kiss from the Rose.
Bye.
You're welcome.
It would have bugged him the whole time.
Don't sue us.
I don't think Seal watches enough.
RPGs.
Yeah, RPG.
Ian's just waiting to
How
brush
do
up.
you-
He wants to binge it in one night.
How do you know?
I mean, if like he contacts one of us personally and is
With
like,
Michael
you
Bolton.
can't use my song in your videos.
No, you know how it's going to happen. If he does contact us, he's going to be like, your voices were so beautiful, we need to cover a song together.
Mm,
The whole album
Totally.
I have my personal doubts.
That's
with me on the cover.
that's right. In total Waco garb.
No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to do that.
Wayko kind of does look
Okay.
like a stretched out VV from Final Fantasy IX.
I think
Yep.
that's what he is. I don't remember what he is. He's one of the little blue guys.
Yeah, he's a black mage from Final Fantasy, but
Yeah.
I think he's more of a
I took it was from fan art of one of those that I colored myself. Just to offset the hey, that's clearly a black mage.
That's okay. Now it's just a fan character. It's OC.
All right. So, are you guys going to tempt the bunyip?
Let's do it.
What are our resources?
We need
Whatever
rope.
you had left last time, you used you didn't have to use near as much rope as you thought you would have to because the webs. But that's canon, so those web slots are used up.
Did I miss this?
That's fine.
What, this?
We already took a crack at this guy?
No. I think he just moved it so we couldn't see it in the pit.
Yeah, you guys didn't see him the first time around. When you came back through with the others, you saw a shape moving in the deep in the waters down below.
Didn't we throw in meat?
Yeah.
I fed him a bunch of
Yeah,
dead
you
goblins.
threw it.
Yeah.
That's right. That's how you
Yeah.
saw him fully. You threw him some dead goblins.
Is there still like a pile of dead gobos around here?
All I can think of right now
Nope.
is she gonna be like, anybody gone fishing before? Let's tie a goblin to a rope, lower it down, and see what we catch.
Oh,
One
Tita.
No.
One thing
You
I
said
want
that
to make
bait is the
sure
best.
happens before I forget, because this would have been done before we crossed the bridge, was burying the bodies that we found in there.
Up there on the ridge.
Yeah, before we got
like a
chased out.
Okay. It's not super deep there, so it'll be a bit of a shallow grave if you bury them.
I say they need that's more of a funeral pyre situation.
Quite
Do
possibly.
you make Thistletop the funeral pyre?
Yes.
I don't know what you guys want to do.
Just pile them all in one of those guard towers and light it up.
I'm not
But
against
you
that
remember-
idea.
That's
One of those was one of those people was Emmy's friend, so
Let's make a fire big enough the gods notice us again.
Put them on top of the goblins, and then the goblins will serve as tinder for their honorable fire burial.
It's how they'd want to go.
It'd be like
That's-
a horribly morbid kiln of death.
Okay, so Wayko and maybe somebody else. We'll go back and burn those guys. We'll be right back.
Well, she said she wanted to do it before y'all left, so I
yeah.
guess we are having to do a bit of time travel here.
Can't you smell it?
Wayko's on the other side of the bridge. Fire! 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 Burn!
It smells like 1,000 burning goblins.
More like 24.
Who doesn't smell like 1,000? All right, let's do
That's
this.
because the other 978,
78.
88 had already been burned by Mazus in the slaughter of the
Does
throne
anyone
room.
have a spear for this shark seal?
We
No.
should leave it.
Yeah, we should come back later with stuff to kill it, because I don't think we could throw you in there with a sword, Gideon, but
My thought is the damn thing should be full from all the goblins and shit it ate.
its ear-splitting roars, just like, "Mwah."
One of bloated satisfaction.
He's laying on the little ledge that's down there, just kind of one flipper over his belly. Moves it occasionally.
It's only a wafer mint.
We just go in and gather
Wow.
the stuff, and it'll just reach at us with this the one flipper, like, ah.
How deep is that pool?
The pool
mean-
down below.
Yeah.
You have a decent
Y'all don't
point.
know.
If it's full, it'll probably leave us alone.
No.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say is maybe Shien can just drop the giant's helmet on top of the seal thing.
No.
Not
Not after we made
No.
all that
Is
work
Sorcerer
together.
triggered down in the hole? I don't think so.
We'll have to carry the thing back out.
I'd say, after all we've been through, I don't think a murderous seal will be much of a challenge.
I'm more likely to throw Gideon down the hole. on
I'm more
top of
concerned
the
about what's going on at Sandpoint, potentially.
Well, let us
Let's
time
go.
that.
Right.
All right,
Take
let's
it.
say we kill this thing. That'll take 15 minutes at most. And then we get back to Sandpoint, and we see what the problem is with all the gold that's at the bottom of that, of which there is tons, I'm sure.
To action, then.
All right.
Distraction.
Shin's
And we'll
indifferent.
hit it with the club.
He's greedy, but not to the point of stupidity.
That makes one of you.
Magpie, on the other hand, and Mazus.
Greedy to the point of vanity.
Excessively.
Emmy's the only half-decent one among you.
Well, we already knew that.
Thanks, I think.
It's not a compliment.
Gideon's supposed to be a decent one among us.
He's the best among us. Which is better than
he's
decent.
a guy.
He's supposed to be the best of us. He's the paragon.
Paragon
Mostly,
of honor,
he's-
virtue, and kill shit.
He's our corporal carrot.
Gallivanting.
Pretty much.
I like to sleep
Yeah,
on.
but he's
I don't need a pillow.
awful stupid.
Yeah, corporal carrot.
I got nothing
Mama,
but
Mama says
Well,
stupid is
dumb,
stupid
but-
does.
respect and love to the dude bro paladin who should jump down that hole and kill that shark seal.
Well, you know what? If there's only one of them, who wants to hold my rope?
I'll hold your rope,
Perhaps I should hold.
says Wayko with the big old grin.
Magpie looks at Shien.
All right, I look like.
Come on,
I'm
let's go fishing.
You know, I Magpie appreciates the offer, Gideon, but you look terrible.
Doesn't he just look awful?
So fucking emaciated and shit.
It's like watching the Martian.
I feel
Like
I
death
feel
warmed over.
fine. I'm not dead yet.
Only, it looks like you've only been eating a quarter of a potato a day.
I feel happy.
So what's your plan with me holding a rope?
Ah, just fish with me.
Come
Sounds like
fish
fun.
with me. Come
Fish with me.
Fish
And
away.
he hands you the end of the rope, and he's tied one end around his waist, and he just sort of falls backwards into the hole.
You have a mental
If,
field or anything.
Are you sure about this?
Not at all! Acrobatics.
Magpie brings all the bunyips to yard, and damn right, he's better than y'all.
Just let him do his thing. It'll end up fine, I'm sure.
Just pull me out if I'm gonna die. 25.
You look excellent going down.
Its stomach.
I am amazing.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna draw my sword as I fall.
With the 25,
Emil,
you can do that.
Let's hope this thing is full enough not to mess with you.
Let's hope my AC is high enough.
How did you feed it?
What's that?
How many
Let's hope my
goblins
AC
did
is
you
high enough.
Emil,
I don't know
sort
what
of keep looking
whatever's
down,
left up here. Like,
making sure everything's okay. If things go wrong, she will cast Persistent Blade to attack the seal and help Magpie.
No, don't attack it unless it.
Yeah, that's the point. Not attack it until he starts doing something.
How much rope do you have?
They come in spools of 50 feet, I believe.
yeah, somewhere around here we have rope in excessive amounts.
Since we didn't have to use it to fix the bridge.
Okay, well, it takes about you judge that you dive nice and perfect, and you've got your sword out and shink, and then there's this big tug, and you only get about halfway down with your 50 foot of rope.
Man!
It would look so awesome.
You need to let go of the rope, I
Except
think.
We should have extra rope or foot to get down the cliff. I'll just go back.
Totally
to
that.
That's what Magpie is humming to himself while you tie more rope onto the rope.
He's just hanging there dangling in the face.
All
This
right.
went entirely differently in my mind.
I am so Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise.
The famous rogue thief, Tom Cruise.
So the bunyip is over here. This dotted line, as you guys probably perceive, is the cavern below.
Cable.
And the bunyip is over here, just kind of chilling on a little ledge. We'll say it's about the size of this bush that he's on here.
Groaning.
That's pretty cute.
So let's put him right here. That way he's
I kinda
gonna,
want to
you guys
scratch
can
that.
accurately see.
I thought I assumed the cavern underneath here was only as big as these, perforated lines.
It is. He's right here within the lines. Right here?
Isn't this the inside here?
No. This is the inside.
Where the hell does this hole lead?
I think you're.
What hole?
You're seeing things.
Hole down there. There you go. Cave walls.
Yay. Bloop.
Oh. Okay.
Okie dokie. So there's the cave walls. You've got another line of rope down, and he's lowering you down a bit more and a bit more, a bit more.
Shien's muttering up top here, fishy, fishy.
Shut up, he knows I'm here.
You know fish doesn't respond to that, right?
Yeah, I didn't realize Mazus was a master of magic and ichthyology.
Oh,
Words like that are way too fancy for you, Magpie.
You don't know anything about my words.
don't tell me my word.
You have the best words? Is
I
that
have
it?
the best. I have amazing words.
You have amazing words. Yeah. I see. Yes.
The bunyip kind of looks over at you.
Somebody ate too much dead goblin.
Rolls fatly over onto its belly and looks at you.
No, you stay over there. Just imagine there's a huge, amazing wall in between us, and you're on that side, and I'm on this side.
So you've
It's
reached.
experience, don't let it get away.
Yep.
Seriously?
This would be worth it. Experience if we don't kill it.
If I have to kill it, I had better get all the experience.
I'm holding your rope.
I at least get half experience. I'm holding the rope.
Well, we'll assist you from the top here. Don't,
You get rope holding experience.
Or we could all jump
You
in at
realize
the
that
last
Gideon
second.
hears that something's going on down there. He's going down the road.
On your heavy, heavy plate armor.
With less strength
Not plate
than
armor
before.
yet.
like a firefighter, you spring to action. Down the rope.
Don't worry.
Into the water. Down to the bottom of the water.
Don't
Still
worry.
at the
The
bottom of the
Paladin
water.
is coming down to save you.
Sploosh.
Like a rock.
Oh, there he goes.
All right. Well, you've made it about all the way down now, and you're in the water. The bunyip's kind of lazily looking at you at this moment.
Hey, buddy.
Wayko. Wait, how far down is that? That's more than 50 feet.
Hey, we
It's
tied
100.
another rope to it.
100 feet. That's a very high up. I could climb down there with you and try to slumber it.
If you want.
That
I'm
might-
certainly not going to stop you from the bottom of this rope.
All right, Wayko. Without asking, Shien is going to jump onto the rope and start sliding down. Belligerently, in such a way that inconveniences everybody.
All right.
You're
Strength
lucky you
check.
weigh a mouse fart.
Yeah, I think I did okay. I'm just going to quickly check it to make sure I know what I did roll. Boop, boop, doop.
I also want a
Climb is a
strength
skill,
check
yeah?
from Shien, please. Climb is a skill, yes, but you can use it untrained.
Okay, I did get a modified 17.
That's plenty.
I got a 16.
That's enough to hold on to this little breeze of a boy. All right.
I'm going to slide on down till I'm shortly above Magpie.
Okay. You
Don't
can
land
start-
on me.
He's
No,
gonna
like-
start. He's standing on his shoulders.
Don't land on me. I have my sword out.
Down to the bottom, take him with me, and then we're just going to stop right on the edge and swing like this. I'm just going to try to hex the damn thing.
All right. Well,
Can I do
as you land down there on him and do like this, the bunyip kind of goes,
that? Yeah, I lull it to sleep with us as the pendulum.
you hypnotize it to sleep.
all right. You want to try and do that? Let me
So
see.
actually, you get to roll that. If I slumber, do I just launch the slumber and then it's the save that you have to do?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the DC should be 50.
Okay. I was just checking his traits, special qualities.
I'm gonna hurl a snooze at him.
Okay. All right. He's going to make his save then. Let me see.
Hopefully he has a bad will save.
What's your DC?
It should be 15.
The creature, its eyes start to blink unevenly for a second, and then it goes.
That's one sturdy shark seal.
I suppose we'll have to put it to sleep the all-natural way.
Oh my! I don't have any warm milk.
I meant with a sword, but that would work too. Does my passive perception see anything? Does 21 passive?
Yeah, you see quite a bit of stuff down in the bottom there. Different areas. He's sleeping over by some of it.
Well, that's a problem.
Yep. I mean, you look over there, and there's looks like a rusted knife of some kind. Doesn't look very nice, but it's got something shiny in the hilt of it.
God, always with the shiny word.
That's how you get Magpie to do stuff.
It's the key word.
That
That is Magpie's activation word. Shiny.
is Magpie's. Would you kindly?
Ooh. Magpie unties himself from the rope.
Sploosh.
What are you doing?
Well, clearly we're not close enough. It took 100 feet of rope just to get down here, so I'm gonna have to untie myself if I want to go anywhere down here.
Going down there? Don't go down there.
Sploosh is, and as you sploosh, he kind of inches forward about 5 feet to the edge of his little platform.
Nah, don't push your luck, you big fat sausage.
I'm going on your face because there's a seal, and we're on a rope.
Where's Legends down there, Adam?
Ledges, mainly just the one that he's on. There is a smaller one over to this side, but maybe one person could fit on it, and that's it.
This isn't all in the water, is it?
Most of it's in the water. You're in the water right now, and you can see that there's water drifting in from the sea.
It's a good thing I have a piercing weapon.
Yeah, like that. Good enough. Close enough. Whatever.
That's good. Just like that.
It's kind of
Whoa! Where did Magpie go? Oh, there we go.
I don't know.
sorry.
I'm
That's
going to move
what
everybody not down there to the side. Okay.
Magpie will swim this way.
All right. It will waddle over to this side.
Oh, good. You've got the high ground now.
Well, I've got its attention, so if you want to screw around.
I'm going to wait for him to try to eat you, and then I'm going to hit him with a club.
I'm gonna club the shark seal.
You have a better idea? I don't have a harpoon. All I have is a death.
Hey, it's a northern Canadian tradition to club seals. Now, come on.
Too many of them. And they're all shark seals, and it's very dangerous.
I don't know if I'd call it a tradition so much as a
Thriving
crime.
Something to do because it's not allowed to sell liquor up there.
Is there anything over on this end where I am?
You do find as you're swimming along, kind of looking at stuff, there's a deep green spinel worth about 100 gold pieces on that one that you're on.
Spinal?
It's a little spiral.
Oh, like a seashell?
No, it's a green gemstone.
Okay.
Okay, Wayko's going to start trying to get its attention by, let's see, can I swing this rope so that I'm kind of getting like close to him and yelling at him? Just kind of, I figure you're the stealthy one and I'm in a safe spot, so if I can get its attention, that might help.
I imagine Magpie has like a burlap sack that he's just stuffing things into.
I would think so. He is a thief.
Yeah, I got a modified 18 acrobatics to swing that rope and kind of make a big spectacle of myself.
Okay.
That way.
You are making a big spectacle of yourself. Make a diplomacy check or a handle animal check, whichever you prefer.
Okay.
Make a loudness check.
Make an irritancy check.
Make a stealth check, but use your bonus as like a negative.
Look at his face.
Make a Wayko check.
I got a 13 diplomacy.
Okay, I mean, it looks over at you. Kind of comes halfway between you two.
He's kind of looking back and forth, like, what's going on?
Yeah, it watches Magpie a little bit, and it looks over at you.
All right. While he's doing that, I'm going to try and stealth into the water when the seal's not looking.
We need to barter with it.
Okay.
We need to pay it.
25 again.
Okay. You definitely stealth in. You're swinging, ever so closer to it, or how is this working?
Yeah, I'm trying to get it so that I'm dangling my silly toes right above where it can just bite them off. I really want it to know.
Okay. So you're right there, and then over here, and then right there, and then over here. You get over here this time, and it...
Like tantalizing my dog with a carrot at dinner time. Like, get it. No.
It tries to bite at you a couple times, and then when you see it starting to get frustrated.
Oh boy. This thing
It's about right here.
I've already eaten. Come to me so I can be lazy with my food.
All right. How do you want to do this?
You're about right there. You want to keep going?
Yep. Just shelving stuff into that bag whenever he can. And keep going.
Okay.
Ew, a Band-Aid.
You get about 50 more gold pieces that have been lying around.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see that the rest of the stuff probably is deeper and will need dive down, aside from the stuff he's got up on his little ledge. That's up on his little ledge with him. Let me see what happens with Go. He misses again as he's doing that, and you see him get frustrated and let out his
Roar. Everyone, make a will save.
Especially Shien. That's safe.
You also get a situational +4 for fear because of my aura.
Is your aura on right now, or is that something you have to activate?
It's
It's
always
always supposedly always on.
Yeah, I think that's like a cleric's aura, like it's always going.
In that case, yeah.
That's Aura of Courage at 3rd level. Paladin is immune to fear. Jelly within gains +4.
I don't think Magpie
Only while
and
conscious.
I don't think Magpie and Wayko gets it though.
Wayko.
No, it's just the people around me. But
Well, if I did get it, I'd have 31, but I didn't, so I got 27.
Do I get a bonus for being under the water?
No.
No.
You're even
You're
extra.
not under the water. Are you breathing underwater? What
Well,
are you
no,
doing?
but he's got it. I figured he was swimming under the water, so the bunyip wouldn't see him.
Okay.
So he's not
All
like,
right.
actively disturbing the surface of the water.
What did you roll?
I think I made it. I got a 13.
Okay.
You have
All
a
right.
15.
15. So, and Gideon will make it. So, you are unaffected, though it kind of quakes you a little bit. But other than that, you don't have any problems. So he's still swinging at that. You can get right up to here now.
Wayko's giggling, and the chicken is screaming in his hat.
Okay. All right, you're right behind that thing. Roll me another stealth check so that you don't,
This is some
alert him.
Just knock some gold over. Yeah.
with a sneak
Pick
attack.
his pockets.
19.
And it seems to go again lazily at Wayko.
You're in the perfect position to get everything you need, and then to acrobatics jump off its head, grab me, and climb up. Just saying, Mr. Show Off.
I'm debating whether or not to stab it in the back of the head.
That's lazy if useful.
I don't know if I can shovel treasure into a burlap sack without making enough noise.
There's mainly only some quiver. There's a quiver with some arrows. There are 3 of them are oddly pristine.
Mhm.
And there's a little bone piece that looks kind of magic-y, kind of wandish. It looks like it's been fashioned.
Mhm.
And then there's that rusted kukri
And that's what it is on closer inspection is a kukri. But it's got a violet garnet shiny in it.
Okay. Well, he's gonna pick up those 3 things. 3 different those things. He's gonna pick them up
Okay.
as this Abbott and Costello bit goes on,
Okie dokie.
where Wayko swings tantalizing close to the seal, and Magpie sneaks behind him, picking up all of the bunyip shit and stuffing it into his oversized coat.
And
So
Shien
was
is,
there a coup?
and Shien is grunting up top.
I don't think Wayko weighs enough to worry about.
It doesn't weigh much. It's not necessarily the weight, it's the momentum.
Yeah.
But
Actually, I don't think Magpie weighs that much either.
No, I think Magpie weighs like 90 pounds, soaking wet.
Wayko is 75% air.
with his brittle bird bones.
They're hollow!
All right. Bunyip's gonna take another. Oh, maybe. What's your armor class?
1 sec. I wasn't paying attention. My armor class is 16.
Oh, okay. So you're watching him, and Magpie's getting really close, and you're like, yeah, and you're not paying just enough attention, and he catches your foot and goes, "Har!"
Oh, jeez.
And now it's a combat.
Classic.
Does that count as flanking?
Oh,
like a dog toy.
it only does 2 damage.
Can't Wayko
Plus-
discuss?
Plus, he gets a little bleed.
On you. So you will have 1 bleed next round.
Can I continue hanging on to the thing? A will save?
That's what we're going to do a strength check for.
12.
12?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Let's
That should
let's
hold
start
on.
this. Let's start the session with a character death.
Yeah.
Whoops.
You
I'm
managed
not
to
scared. Just a shark seal.
hold on, but he's thrown off your trajectory, and you think that the next time you come back around next round, he's going to have a better ability to get to you.
Well, I intend to climb at my next available opportunity. So that's got to
Okay.
taste with Wayko.
Shien will just pull him up a foot or 2.
I can
Okay.
I can kick blood at its mouth to really tantalize it.
All right, so you get pulled up a foot or 2. That means the line goes out of the water about a foot or 2. And Magpie, what do you want to do? We're going to say that you're the first person on this.
Initiative. Okay.
Yes.
Do I have all that stuff?
Yes, you were able to get it last round.
Okay. Do I fight it or do I just jump off its head? What would be more dramatic?
I think we all know what would be more dramatic.
WWMD. What would Magpie do?
Something stupid.
Yeah, probably a flying leap off a deadly shark seal's face.
Do it.
Just go with
Ah, that was almost a crit. Instead, it's only a modified 30.
Okay. How would Magpie like to jump onto this thing that's about halfway now, coming back to him?
Wait for its mouth to be open.
Well, that seems counterintuitive.
Just go right off the nose.
It goes to snap, and he pushes its mouth back, closes. He jumps off of its nose.
Yeah. He needs the momentum, so he's gonna turn around, he's gonna run towards the wall and sort of like run up the wall a little bit and use that as extra momentum as he comes back. And Wayko's coming back towards the seal, kind of like, no. And he'll put 1 foot on the tail, 1 foot on the body, 1 foot on the jaws as they open to snap at your foot again and shove it close and go, ah!
Okay.
I'm amazing.
Magpie is amazing.
This is everything I've ever wanted.
Shien pulls the rope up 5 feet.
Shien is an ambush.
Shien is
Shien's
an
an
asshole.
No. Okay. So that means that was your acrobatics. I'll let you grab on with that type of an acrobatics.
Okay.
So you grab on. Shien, strength check as this kavoosh hits that momentum all funky. And the seal does not get to bite down on you.
That is a modified 18.
Okay. Fine. Don't
My
worry.
rolls.
And I'll assist Shien and with my fatigued, emaciated, gimpy self.
No, Gideon, don't put yourself out. You look terrible.
Quarter potato eating ass.
I will assist in pulling them up.
Okay.
Are you sure you're up for this, Paladin?
Yes, I think. So modified 14.
You are able to help. And
That's
it
enough.
makes you feel really weird. You know, you're not used to this. You know, you help other people. This is weird for Gideon. He's like,
Gideon, if you get tired, just ask Emyrelda or Mazus for help.
That's so mean.
all right, you guys are able to pull them up. The bunyip is very upset that it now smells the blood of Wayko and it's like swimming around and swirling the waters. It's gonna make one final attempt and
Jump out.
crit fails.
The crit fails while Magpie flips it his own bird.
Lands on the rocks.
It crit fails and it kind of rolls off into the water and swims away.
Well, if that's all we had to do.
Can't believe you were so hesitant about doing this at first.
You know what? Next time we find a giant hole with a sea monster in it, you can go down.
Perhaps.
So, wand, a kukri, and
3
The
magic
kukri is
arrows
rusted.
and a bone wand.
So was I able to see everything that was going on down there, or was the
Kinda.
whole
You were on
front
your belly at
block-
the. You were
Yeah.
on the belly at the edge of the. And you had kind of a moment, you know, when Magpie was doing his little thing.
Well,
We made it?
It was positively rapturous.
Yep, you made it. You kind of defeated the bunyip. I mean, not really. So,
We encountered the bunyip.
yeah. But it didn't run away because you guys did anything. It ran away because it crit
So you
failed and
flopped.
hurt itself.
it's a successful encounter, but it's not a kill or a rout, so.
We embarrassed it so it left?
Yeah, basically.
It
kind of
embarrassed itself.
Well,
But I
then
got what I wanted without having to fight it.
let's
So
go
I'll
back
call it a
to the
success.
rest of the stuff. Nah.
You gonna go back in
we
and get
hurry
the
up
rest of
and
the
get
stuff?
back to Standpoint now.
Let's go. Wayko's
Yes,
gone.
it's time to return back to town and sell all of this glorious loot.
My foot will bleed on Magpie's face as we climb.
Yeah, dude. Take another point of damage, actually. Okay, so Wayko, did you take your extra point of damage?
Yes, I took 2 for the bite and 1 for the bleed.
Okay. So we'll say that gets. I'm sure that Gideon will want to make sure that gets taken care of.
I don't want Gideon touching my blood with his filthy fingers either. I don't know where he's been.
Well, you do, actually.
He looks terrible.
Yeah, I just
Shien starts coming. Shien starts coming towards you with some dirty-looking bandages.
bandages.
Now hold still. This might hurt a little.
No, just like Mother used to do, right, Wayko?
Well,
All right. So you guys got a little bit more loot.
Sure, we'll identify that on the long road back to Sandpoint.
All right. As you guys start to look around and everything, I will shift us back into the music. You guys look around, and it's starting to get dark. I mean, you went in around noon, but you spent some time down in there.
To the cart.
And
She may have left. I would have.
I don't think she's confident enough around that big burly ass horse.
all right.
I'm
I
gonna
could
sort of
see-
shortcut through,
turning it into like a house.
shortcut through the brush with her fancy walk-through thistles thingy that she has.
Okie dokie. So Tika sees you about right here, and she says, where's you been? Took so long. Heard nasty noise.
Lots of gold.
Gold? No, I don't like gold. What's shiny?
We flip her a silver piece.
That's her. That much.
And then Shien probably puts the giant thing in the cart right after that happens. Just a guess. Not trying to...
Okie dokie.
Whatever.
The wagon groans.
She goes, no brake ticker cart. You carry that. No brake ticker cart. She climbs in the back, starts trying to push it out.
No, I don't think we need a couple hundred pounds.
He contemplates rolling it on top of her.
Do it.
Do it, say it shifted.
Oh, helmet stays. We gotta go.
Then Shien, after he abandoned it, and while she's still pushing on it, he goes and grabs a ration.
No. They'll take us. Sure. I'll take us. Why do you bring this big thing?
Grabs it and starts to eat.
Well, we're gonna take it back to town.
Why?
To sell it.
For Chinese?
Well, yeah, probably.
Probably lots of shinies.
More Chinese for Titka?
Probably.
If you think I'm paying you for provisions that were ours originally, you are dead wrong.
Did not see your name on them. See Titka's name on them. And she has written in Goblin Titka's.
What?
All
But-
What?
All
What?
over everything. She has written in Goblin all over everything. Titka's.
If she wasn't an outcast before, she sure as hell is now.
She can read and
The-
write. It's a miracle.
The effects you guys are having on her and those shinies.
Maybe written word not so bad.
She's the party leader.
Well, it's not his name. His name. She's shifting uncomfortably. His name.
So you gave away your name.
Sure, for Silver.
So you are nameless now, aren't you?
Titka, the nameless one, she says.
Which
She
means...
calls herself a name and then says the nameless one. Titka, the nameless one.
Idiot.
May you be forever cursed as the nameless one. And he makes some motions and prestidigitates some swirly black like particle effects.
I have a feeling she can do prestidigitation.
She looks at you and she goes, "Thus cursed as nameless one." She says, prestidigitating her name onto the rest of onto even more stuff. Titka, the nameless one. Oh, no one finds Titka if not know her name. Titka have plans.
Tika have plans.
I'm gonna go.
Shien and Infernal says it's not too late to kill her.
I'm gonna go see to Shadow Mist and make sure he's all taken care of and ready to cart this thing back.
She did not put her name on him.
It's your horse been effectively
Like I'm
spoken.
trying.
I don't think. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I don't think anybody else speaks Infernal.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one does.
He was asking himself, or rather debating it.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Did you guys get loaded up and everything like that?
Yep. Magpie's gonna snap like a bow off
Oh,
a tree
actually-
that's maybe about that big around, maybe about that wide. I mean
Does
long.
he have the strength for that?
He'll just hit it with one of his knives until it comes off.
Okay. All right, he gets a piece off.
And actually, what I'll end up doing is, because we did grab it on the way out, is provide Tika with a small barrel of pickles that we found.
Yes, we have the pickles.
That we
She-
appropriated.
She looks at pickles and she goes,
As promised, pickles for you, Tika. In exchange, hopefully you'll allow us to use your car to make our way back to town with these goods.
"Oh, that's such a fine. She goes in. She sits inside of the helmet.
Okay, I thought you
I
said
like
she was
those
going to sit
dumb.
inside of the pickles.
No, well, it's a small jar. I mean,
Okay.
it's a small.
No, she's sitting inside the barrel. No, Magpie was going to eat one of those. Not anymore.
She's sitting inside of the helmet, and she's eating her pickles.
Shall we hippie on our way then?
Yep.
Hey,
No need to linger.
All right, who's driving first? It's starting to get
Shadow
late.
Mist, and I'll drive him.
Shadow Mist, uncomfortable again with the harnesses, not used to them, but willing to take it.
I'm sorry, boy. And I'll
Goes ahead.
give him a little bit of extra rations or what have you. No, these are my
Right.
oats. You, not yours.
You want to take it from the horse? You're more than welcome.
No, it's okay this time. We bring pickles. He dips her whole arm in, grabs a pickle, offers it to Wayko. You want pickle?
Waco would like pickle, and Waco takes it. Pickle friends.
Ah, pickle friends.
It sounds dirty.
Pickle friends all day. All...
Crossing
Translating
pickles.
across the provisions since he can't steal Magpie's hammock.
Yeah.
There's not enough room for him to like actually lay out with the hammock and the helmet.
Yep. All right. So, you guys decide to head back. It does start to get dark before you guys even get out of sight of Thistletop. So, are you guys wanting to make camp or press through the night?
If we make camp, we'll have our spells and stuff back for if there is. Because we're either going to get to Sandpoint, nothing's going to be wrong, or we're going to get there, we all going to need to jump into action, right? So,
Yeah.
Well, I figure Gideon, Magpie, and Shien have the constitution to stay up for a night. So I'm okay with letting the spellcasters try to sleep in the wagon while Gideon steers and I ride shotgun and Shien does whatever Shien's doing.
I was just going to plug in some Ball of Confusion and go find some thistle leaf to put on my my ghost pipe.
You'll find some ditchweed.
Do you fear death?
No, but I do fear sativa.
Oh, yeah.
Shien doesn't mind waiting. That's just more time for the sheriff to get killed so he doesn't have to do it himself.
Waco puts one foot on a barrel and points a finger in the air and says, "If they are to be killed, they shall be dead already. Let us snooze."
Okay, so snooze or no snooze?
Emmy's voting snooze.
I say the casters can sleep on the wagon, but it seems like the marshals are pretty convinced we should wagon on through the night, at least relatively so. As long as one person's awake, they can pull a horse.
Yeah.
Shien doesn't mind resting. Like I said, that's just more time for the sheriff to get himself killed.
Gideon needs all the sleep in the world. He looks like crap.
Yeah.
And then I can be sheriff.
Huh.
He wants to get back to the Sandpoint, but also understands that people want to make camp.
I just have you guys here in case.
That's what I was saying. Like they can try and sleep with the wagons moving. That
That's well,
is fine, but Gideon wants to get back to town, and Magpie also wants to get back to town because sleeping on the ground sucks.
As does apparently sleeping in the tree when you're not by yourself.
I was comfortable by myself.
And she was comfortable with you?
That's when you say it like that, it sounds beautiful, but in practice, it's sweaty and on top of my chest.
Birds don't sweat.
You don't know that. We already had this discussion, remember?
Emyrelda only sweats through her feet.
I think you just confirmed that they don't sweat.
Remember when he fell out of the window and landed in the barrel and I lied to you and told you that I was sweaty and Mazus crit failed his knowledge roll?
Yeah, birds totally sweat. All right. If you guys power on through the night, that's fine. I just had this ready if you did make camp. So, we will come back to the main portion here. And
Identifying the items on the way, the arrows
okay.
and such.
All right, just make me a lump check, if you would.
14.
All right. They're not too difficult to identify. There's nothing special about the gems or anything like that. The arrows, actually, the ones that kind of stayed more pristine, are +1 arrows. So, there's that. And the wand, it is indeed a wand. And it is a wand of shield. It has about 9 charges left.
Okay. And is the kukri
How many
magic?
charges?
The kukri is not magic. It just has a pretty gem in it.
It's just fancy.
It's fancy. Well, it was fancy at one time.
How many charges are on the wand?
9.
Yeah.
This many.
All right. Does Wayko use his pipe? No, he's away. We will ask him that later.
So is that like an official?
What was that?
You're cutting out real bad again.
I was wondering if that was a pickable item or if that was just something specifically oriented towards him.
The pipe?
Yeah.
He specifically found it and specifically pocketed it.
Okay. That's kind of what I thought of.
Yeah.
Hi.
We're
Wayko
gonna-
was just gathering some flay leaf and definitely not hot dog buns.
Okay. So
That answers that question.
you gathered your flay leaf before leaving. Tika even was willing to show you some splinter leaf.
Ditka's never seen it before. Definitely don't know what it is.
That's splinter leaf. Not that fair funny.
Wayko's like,
I like it.
alright.
All right. So you light that baby up.
I suppose so. I guess that at a nice mellow moment of the evening, he sits off the back of the wagon, if we're still wagoning to Sandpoint. And I'm going to have a puff and think about it. And what am I smoking? And have I accidentally summoned a demon?
Okay. Everybody sees him light this thing up. And he lights it up. It's got the smell is what we would call tobacco-y. So that's what she found for him, was some kind of tobacco.
Sounds about right. There was like a list when I found it. It's like the little tobacco you get around Sandpoint. Play leaf everywhere apparently.
Definitely there. And you get it, and you puff it up through the stem, and you blow the smoke.
He resolves to never
Okay.
smoke again.
That does not happen, actually. But as you puff it out, the smoke, it seems to form and have a shape. And you're going to stop for a second, but even the smoke that drifts up out of the jackal head fixture drifts out, and it forms this humanoid, wispy kind of thing that just starts following the wagon.
What?
I'm actually going to roll perception to see if I notice it. No,
Well,
I'm
everyone-
just paying attention to the front of the road.
Okay, you're driving.
I'm gonna pass it the pipe.
Tika looks at it. Wow. And when you put it in her hand, that one disappears.
Whoa.
And she goes. And she puffs it a couple times. And another creature forms.
Any difference? Or just like a similar humanoid?
It's a similar humanoid, and it just starts following the wagon.
Spellcraft 25 to identify the spell.
It seems to be functioning kind of like an unseen servant spell.
But not unseen.
Not super unseen, because it does have a more of a form with its smoky fit.
It be seen, Ja.
Ja.
Welcome to Junior. I got a little ghostly Rasta that'll follow me around, guys.
As Tika goes, Matter, I'm like, and she starts to stick it in her robes.
Hey,
Wow,
hey!
wow,
Give you a silver if you give me my pipe back.
true server.
Deal.
Matter. She gets back.
All right, take that off. 10 silver is a gold.
Yep.
Fair enough.
We're gonna have the richest goblin ever.
I'm okay with it. Silvers at a time. It's okay.
And then Mazus is going to backstab at something fierce and take it
Yeah.
all.
Get it to sign some kind of contract where they're joint partners, and then all of a sudden she turns up dead.
Oh.
I don't think he'd open a joint business with a goblin. Just to
Probably
pull
not.
off insurance fraud.
I'm pretty sure that you guys would spend a bit more time trying to identify that thing. So let me give you the link to the item that is Wayko's that he found.
There it is. The investigator's pipe.
Oh man, it's like a Sherlock Holmes pipe.
Yeah, but it's got a little bit smaller head in the wake, and it's got a jackal's head instead.
Beautiful.
See, that's what happens when you crit your randoms, or pretty close to crit your randoms.
Cool.
All right. So you find that you now have an unseen servant and a way to get rid of a little fog every now and then.
Nice.
And it's good that you found it. It kind of fits your character. So there you go.
Oh yeah, I can get him to fetch me ingredients, mess with Magpie. Perfect.
Steel feathers.
I'm gonna have to start carrying a fan around on me.
It's a little whiskey dreadlocks.
Do we make it to Sandpoint? And is Sandpoint still there?
Yeah. All right. You guys start making your way back to Sandpoint. And there's a little glow as you come over the hill. You guys can make me a survival check if you want to.
Oh boy, a glow. Wayko's not good at surviving.
Yeah.
Ow, bread chest. Oh.
So, Emmy and Greg, anybody that got above a 10, which is not Mazus or Wayko, they notice that it is. And what did Magpie do any surviving, or is he going to nap? You're muted.
Muted.
Yeah, I was trying to fix that while I was mid. I don't think Magpie has any sort of survival check worth mentioning, so he's gonna nap.
Okay. The people with a 10 or above notice that this doesn't have something specific to do with the glow. That this, as they're getting closer to Sandpoint, there's a lot more traffic marks on the road. And the glow that you're seeing is actually a little group of farmers, is what it looks like, with their carts all loaded up. And they seem to be slowly making their way, getting their camp set up and headed towards Sandpoint. So, but you're about to go past their little camp area.
As we approach, I'll do like I notice that they're farmers and what have you. Mm-hmm. Okay, so as we get closer, hail, good sirs and madams, if there happen to be any, what have you. Making for Sandpoint?
Oh, indeed, we are, sir. He takes his hat off and comes over. A few of the men come over, and it seems to be families.
Where do you hail from?
Oh, just a little bit north and slightly to the east. We have a farm there.
What brings you to Sandpoint in that case?
Oh, well, it's only a few days until Harvest Fest.
Why, lovely. I haven't heard of that since my childhood.
Oh, well,
I'd almost forgotten.
Everyone does Harvest Fests, so we're coming around and should be good. We've got some good crops off this year. And he gestures over towards his carts, or the carts. Not all of them are his. And you see that there's a big old pumpkin. There's some squash and some, all different types of vegetables and zucchinis. They've got a couple of nice-looking cows tied up, and yeah.
Well, if I may, when you reach Sandpoint, and if you're looking to offload some fresh goods and supplies to a tavern, make sure to look at the Rusty Dragon first. Just seek out Amiko, and she might be able to help you with some of the goods and fare thee well with sales, and we'll look you up during the festival.
Oh, all right, sir. We're the Dinklages. Good to see you.
Good to meet you. My name's Gideon.
Gideon
Matthews.
Oh, yes. Well done, Master Matthews. Well met.
Are they all halflings?
No, not all of them.
Shut up.
I came up with a name off the top of my head for this random encounter. Thank you very much. Haha.
Sir Hung, I burnt down a farm near your farm by accident.
Let's not go there.
What?
What? Who's on point?
Must be going.
Start to look as you go by, and they kind of try.
You just see torches and
Why
pitchforks
must
gathering.
you cause trouble everywhere?
What a nice bunch of guys.
So there you go. They start to
Not yell and rabble at each other. But you guys are going on, and apparently it's close to Harvest Fest.
Yeah, wow. I
Mhm.
wonder if any of the dancers are still there.
Oh, you cad.
So there you go. And you guys go on. The night starts to dwindle away. The casters are all asleep, and I would like someone to roll a D100.
Can do.
I'm gonna do it first. What does 000 mean?
That's 100.
Did you roll a 000?
I do. Sorry.
Oh, goody. Oh, goody.
It's a dragon.
0.
God damn it, Wayko.
You just ran us into a dragon.
So got excited,
man.
guys.
TPK for making new characters. God damn it.
No, I can play that fight.
Oh, I don't know what's going to happen. You guys were just supposed to have a nice little encounter on the way back. Maybe nothing, depending on the CR. But no, you guys decide to roll 100.
We fell clean into another universe.
Everybody learn how to
Okay.
run Shadowrun. We'll convene next week.
The BBG's bathroom.
Okay, then. So there's this strange howl that comes through the night that no one is quite familiar with. A sound. Calling it a howl would be kind of overdoing it. It's more just like a small sound that comes through the night, and some flapping of wings, but also hooves.
That's not a bunyip or a bargist. Must be a barnyip.
Indeed.
I know what it is. We're in trouble.
It's a horsepede.
Kind of.
You hear hooves, but they seem to be walking click, click, instead of click, 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 click.
It's a horse with a peg leg.
Well, and things start to, a strange fog starts to roll in.
It's okay, we're all asleep and unawares.
It's getting a little hard to.
Guys, some strange shit is happening out here.
All right, and this fog starts to.
What?
That's actually the thing? Oh
This
my.
fog starts to go in. You hear this, and then clump, 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 clump. In the darkness.
Guys,
Shut up.
What?
What is it, Gideon?
wake up, there's something coming.
Yeah, Magpie will shake people awake. Stay quiet.
And Gideon, roll me a knowledge local, maybe, or history, whichever one's higher for you.
Let me take a look. Well, technically, neither of those are. I only have knowledge religion as of right now. The trained.
Okay. Anyone else with a knowledge local or knowledge religion could get it. Go ahead and roll
Sorry?
anyway.
Certainly.
Since you're a local, Gideon, go ahead and roll anyway on a local.
Sure.
I've got a local.
Okay.
I rolled an 18 minus 1, 17.
Okay. And what are the other results?
15.
Mine's in the chat.
16.
Got a modified 22 knowledge history.
Oh, you know then. You guys, the two non-locals, aren't quite sure what this is. It's it seems kind of supernatural, but it's not pinging anything with you. However, Gideon and especially Wayko, they remember stories like this.
Wayko is just like
Hey.
stricken, horrified. He's like, "It's okay, Gideon. You like horses."
It's you remember stories about how a fog would come in and a mangy horse-like beast that walks perversely upright would be there within the fog with wings of a bat and a dragon's tail and instead of the horse's teeth, a fanged mouth that has worn away sides that the teeth have bitten through on itself.
We need to get out of here now, and I'm gonna actually basically edge the horse on as
know where it's coming
fast
from.
as we can fucking go.
We'll plow right into
All
it.
right, all right. You guys start to As you start to fly through the fog, and all of that starts happening, you guys see in the dark, in the distance, not in the distance, in the dark, and everyone pretty much is awake to see it as you pass this creature very quickly. Its head is all you really see in definite as it goes right past you in the dark fog. The only light.
I was right.
Yeah.
Now that should have been what we killed.
And Gideon and Wayko know that this is the Sandpoint Devil. And this is what happens when you roll a critical on an encounter chart near Sandpoint.
I didn't think it was real, but now I think it's probably real.
Yes, and we are getting the fuck.
Gideon, what's
to
the bounty?
Sandpoint.
Because there's definitely a bounty.
It's a creature that's not believed to totally exist, so I'm not sure about a bounty.
It's all right. The crackpots will pay me something when I bring a freaky horse head. I'll be like, that's a normal horse. And I'm like, no, it straight up murdered me.
You realize this thing has taken out armies on its own, according to legend. There's no way in hell we're fighting it. We're getting the fuck out of here.
I just want to draw it.
To draw it.
It's like seeing something amazing, like a real-life hyena.
Well, you guys are doing that and talking about that. You hear...
Gideon, make the horse go faster.
Hit the
I'm
turbo.
flying. Basically, full on gallop at this point, I guess, which is 4 times speed or something.
He's the headless horseman. He's coming. Fly.
All right. And as you keep spurring it on, and Tsuka's like, what's happening? What happened?
We have a very large evil thing on our ass, and we're getting the fuck out of here.
What? What does that look like? Ah! 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 Ah!
Helping or hurting, Tika? Helping or hurting?
This is the thing! Ah!
Grabbing everyone's faces.
She hides back into the helmet, but doesn't really stop. Kind of and as you see everyone turns to see what she was looking at back there. You see very clearly this thing disturbing the fog as it's coming behind you.
Oh.
And she must have caught a glimpse of it because she does not seem happy, and she seems quite scared. In fact, as you look into the rear of the view, and you look back there, you see it open its mouth in this strange sound,
I cover my ears.
Louder than the others.
None of this shit anymore.
Everyone, make me a will save.
17 plus whatever Gideon.
Yeah, everybody gets a +4 for fear effect, and I am immune from fear.
All right. Immune from fear. 16, Wayko will get a boost from being around him. So that means
His bravery making face.
everyone that got above a 19 makes it.
The only person who wouldn't, I think, is Mazus, based upon the 10 natural roll.
It seems. So Mazus, no one else seems to do it. They all feel that touch of fear. Everyone feels that cold creep of fear come up from the base of their spine all the way to their heart. But Mazus, it really grips you, and you run up to the front of the wagon to try and just get away as far as possible. You are effectively panicked for 5 rounds.
Nice.
Shien's gonna grapple him, which will provoke an attack of opportunity from Mazus, but that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Oh,
All right, make your
bring it on.
make your unarmed attack of opportunity that also provokes an attack of opportunity.
No. He has his
Yeah.
he has his beating stick at all times.
Yeah.
He's gonna give him a stick.
Panicked characters drop whatever in their hands.
Ah.
Oh, that doesn't keep him from doing unarmed damage.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But he doesn't have improved unarmed strike, so it would provoke.
Well, that's a 20.
A natural 20?
No, it's a 19 plus
That would
1.
be hilarious. Oh, too bad.
So you hit Shien for whatever damage you do.
Like a D3.
-2 non-lethal.
Well, not minus anything.
Oh.
Just 1 point of non-lethal damage.
And
It's a fine
Yeah.
blow, but not much force behind it.
Just like
whatever your CMD is, I got a 25 to beat it.
Ah, Grayman, release me!
You're gonna run right off the cart, you fool!
I'm not that stupid.
Yes, you are. Blind panic.
If anyone has anything they can do to help us escape this fucking thing, do it now.
Oh yeah, I could probably electrocute its face.
Well, let's go ahead and get some. Let's go ahead and get some
Initiatives?
Initiatives. I'm trying to. Where did I put
Fish
it?
believes.
I think I'm going to have to clear out. See the turn order. I think I have you guys here. No, I don't.
If we went with Greg's percentile roll, we'd probably like, oh, it's the fisherman. He wants to sell us fish.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah,
get a
yeah.
24, you bastard, by the way.
I got
Alright.
a 30.
13.
There you go. Okay, do you guys see the turn order, or do I need to bring it back up and clear it for you guys?
Can you bring it
No,
up?
I see it.
Needs to be cleared because I can't see my token.
Okay.
Other
Move
than
all
the
turns.
two that are already in there. Okay.
Okay. So,
Natural 20 on initiative.
Good, you can drive faster.
Drive like the wind, bullseye.
don't drive like the wind.
I drive car. I feel like sexy. It goes fast.
You drive car.
Aunt Jemima.
All
Aunt
right.
Jemima.
I need to do that for Titka. She did not make it well. She did not make hers, and she is going to be almost crawling up Gideon's armor, trying to hide. Chattering away in Goblin. She is also panicked for 3 rounds.
We gotta stop running into these incredibly over CR'd encounters.
That's y'all's fault. I didn't do this. Okay.
Just fuck you, Wayko. Fuck you, Wayko.
We could have bought fish, Wayko.
Oh, this thing rolled well.
Birds love fish, Wayko.
All right. Where is this thing? Oh, I gotta add it.
And Colin, it looks like you need to manually add your initiative check to it.
All right. Is everybody in there? Looks like it. Descending. Okay. So, Gideon, you're first. You're continuing to keep this thing moving?
Yeah, if I remember correctly, the Shadow Mist's movement is 50 feet, and if I want to try to get him to a gallop,
The maximum speed is double the pulling animal's base speed. I tried to make a driver like a couple months ago, so I had to learn all the driving rules.
Pilot character.
what do I need to roll to get it to drift? That's my question. I really want to drift.
I feel like that's
That only make you slower.
a strange ride.
Yeah, no, I'm hauling ass as fast as possible, which I think is, if you're right, so that's 100 feet of movement with this horse.
Unburdened or burdened?
I'm not 100% certain.
That would be
I
unburdened
guess,
if
I
it's
guess it's
regular.
unburdened. I'm not sure what the burden speed is on it. Would it be 10 less?
Something. We'll rule it at something like that.
Vehicles.
So 80 feet instead of the 100?
All right. So we'll let it move about 80 feet until we discover otherwise. And then that's your turn getting it to move. Magpie, what do you want to do? This thing's right behind you at the moment.
It's still too far to swing at, thankfully. So I guess all I can really do is shoot at it. I don't even have anything left to throw at it.
Should have saved that alchemist fire.
We needed it from goblins. Filthy, stinking goblins.
That would be great for this to do. This horse head comes out of the fog with sharp razor teeth.
Like, come on. It's uncanny.
19 to fire a bow at it.
19?
Yep.
This thing kind of just and lets it just kind of catch one of its strong bits of its neck and goes.
Oh, good. It's also impervious.
And it just.
I could blow a lightning cloud in its face.
We're dead. It's official.
I could also summon a little Rasta who can throw shade on it.
All right. Wayko. Not Wayko. Mazus, it's your turn.
Throw at the goblin, 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 throw at the goblin.
Throw at the mouths, throw at the mouths, throw at the mouths, throw at the mouths.
And that's their turn.
Horse. It just wants your horse.
It's keeping pretty well pace with you. It doesn't seem to be getting left behind. In fact, it gains a little bit of ground.
Perhaps the farmers will come to our aid.
Yeah, perhaps they will.
Or we will make it to Sandpoint.
Is it on the ground or is it flying right now?
Oh, it's flying right now.
Well,
Or we all wake up.
Literally, we're going to end up being fucked running.
Kinky.
Never done it in the air before.
All right. What's going to happen? Emmy, it's your turn. It doesn't do anything yet. It seems to be enjoying the chase. Its red eyes glowing intensely.
Okay, is this too close, too far, too close, too far?
Right there's fine.
You're fine.
Okay. I guess the only thing I can really do, aside from trying to distract it somehow, is throw a persistent blade right in the middle of its path.
Okay. You can do that.
All right. That's what I'll do then. I have no real hopes of this actually hitting it, but the goal is hopefully maybe it'll try to slow it down going around it or something.
So right there? Or to the other side?
Other side and further,
A little too close.
Yeah.
To the other side. It's a big blade. And then...
And if Magpie's saying too close, she'll pull it towards the cart a little, I guess.
No, I meant you were a little too close.
Oh, got it. Thank you. So right there's good.
Okie dokie.
Do I get to roll the hit? Just for fun?
Yes. Sure.
All right.
I mean, a 20 is always a hit.
Yeah, that's not a nat 20, though.
Yeah, that's not a hit, though.
Not a fight, unfortunately.
As you swing at it, it connects, but it just flaps right through it. And seems to... It connects, but it glances away.
Is it at least in the way?
It was in the way, yes, at that moment in time.
At that moment in time, it was in the way. Not anymore.
How fast do those blades move? 20 feet at a time?
I am not sure. Let me bring up the spell real quick.
40 feet.
40 feet, perfect.
How fast are y'all traveling?
80.
Well, according to the rule that Kane was able to find, it's actually I can get it going 100 feet around.
Okay, so we're still at 100 feet. It still gained a little bit on y'all, but still at 100 feet. Okay, but you got to hit in, and you couldn't hit with a 20. So there we go. All right. So, Wayko, what are you going to do?
Wayko! So we had a sleep?
Nope.
We didn't have a sleep.
Nope, it's middle of the night.
Then all I have is inflict wounds and one chicken that I can sacrifice.
Potentially the slumber hex if you're really fucking lucky.
There's no way this thing sleeps.
I have no idea.
Look at it. Like points at it. It's like, blah, blah. He's like, this doesn't sleep. Come on. It's born of nightmares and hash oils. Okay, I guess I'll try to slumber it. So it goes, go to sleep, hell beast.
Okay. It needs to make a will save for 15.
You betcha.
All right. Let's see what happens.
You could get really lucky or not.
No,
Face
it gets a total of 23. So no, it is not.
Oh, fuck.
Wanted to biff into the dirt and like snore as we just flies away.
Whew, man, guys.
It's worth a shot.
I can't lightning
All right.
prod it. We'll have to wait till it's close enough that we can prod it. Go away.
All right, Shien, it's your turn.
Have that weird wine that we never drank. We can just dump that in its face. Get it hammered.
I don't know if that would work.
Does anybody have any like really flappy clothes that we can like throw in its face, blind it temporarily, like a car chase with the?
The bloomer utilization.
You have a dress, don't you?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I'm gonna voluntarily let go of Mazus.
Okay.
And well, crap. I don't know that I really have anything I could do to this thing.
Yeah, you
Grapple
guys
or
used a
rope
lot of your
dart?
resources.
Grapple it.
Grapple it.
Grapple it, jump off and grapple it.
Ready in action to punch it in the mouth.
Rope dart?
As soon as it gets-
Yeah, my chances of hitting it are probably not very good.
Yeah.
Rope dart's a dex thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, shoot. I guess we'll try the rope dart. Yeah, I missed both times.
Okay. Swing at it. And it doesn't seem to hit, unfortunately. What did you get?
Like a 17 and a 6.
Yep, they bounce off its skin. All right. Tika is still panicked, still trying to convince Gideon that
No, Runelords, he evil, he mean, he not us. Runelords.
You know, she makes a point.
and that's her thing.
About how.
And it's your turn now.
How high up is the demon of demonness in the air?
The Sandpoint Devil is about 5 or 10 feet off. Well, it's about 10 feet off the ground, flying behind y'all.
Then
Use your cape, Gideon.
Throw the goblin or we'll die.
Oh.
Okay. For now, he's going to again continue to egg the Shadow Mist on as quickly as possible. While he's doing that, he is going to look back at his companions. Does anyone else know how to drive the cart?
It's a cart.
I can learn.
Well, be ready to take over this. Be ready to take over the reins.
Okay. You come out of the fog bank on your turn, and you're about to hit a boulder. Roll a check to control the cart out of the way.
Sure. So that's my animal handling skill.
Mm-hmm.
Ride.
Okay, so
Whichever one's higher, animal handle or ride.
Biff it.
Okay, my handling. So that will end up being a 22.
You successfully go. It comes up on 2 wheels and
You managed the drift.
yeah.
Just
Plus,
like I
it
wanted.
remains as cartoony as ever.
Yep. And you rolled well enough, gained a little bit of space. All right, Magpie.
I don't know. I don't even know what I can do here. What's Gideon gonna do?
Something really stupid.
Something really stupid.
Well, what's he gonna do?
Jump off the cart.
See?
I'm gonna aid him in jumping off the cart. Maybe he'll like go a little farther. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't see a way that I could usefully contribute here.
Ready in action or throw stuff at it?
Tanglefoot bags or grenade pellets or anything.
We're all out of. I used up all those expendable resources in Thistletop.
Do we have a bear trap on a rope?
I've got a wand of tree shape.
Use it. Turn it into a
I don't
tree.
think that'll help us.
Never hurt anyone again.
Well, at least you weren't left in a cellar alone while the rest of the party went drinking. Left for dead with a skin crawler beast, humanoid monsters.
Hey, That's last campaign.
And that was your own doing.
I told y'all, wandered off. That guy was set up from sessions back.
I
Yeah.
went to buy some clothes.
I hold my action. I hold my turn.
You hold your turn. Okay.
Yep.
Mazus, still panicked.
Mazus will just grab his arms around Gideon's waist. Just throw the goblin, throw the goblin, throw the goblin, throw the goblin. And that's his
Okay.
turn.
That's his turn. All right. Was likely to happen, this thing passes by the blade and easily gains back the ground that you guys had set. You see from its mouth a red glow begin. Emmy, your turn.
There we go. Unmute. Emmy is going to think quick, grab Gideon's cape,
Okay.
sort of take it off, and
Now's not the time for that.
You don't have time.
Gideon's officially got 3 people climbing on him now.
Yeah.
she'll sort of hold it out and let it go in the wind, hopefully catching the thing in the face and blinding it.
Okay. Make me just a
Range touch attack.
Colin hero point it.
yeah.
Hero point it.
Throw a hero point in its face.
Throw it.
The hellfire.
Are you going to hero point it or are you going to let it roll? Because I need to know before you roll.
You know, this is probably one of those moments where I should hero point it, so that's what I'm going to do.
That's a +8 to the roll.
All right.
Make that an auto hit.
It is a non-lethal thing, so I still can't take stuff from Colin.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Colin is immune.
You'll have to keep track of your own hero points then. So we will say that you have 0 hero points, but you rip it off and go, and
The Sandpoint Devil was going to open its mouth and breathe, but you go, and we'll say that it loses a few feet also.
Can it crash into that boulder we just drifted around?
Nerd. He
Well-
drifted the yak.
No, not with that fly check.
Damn it!
All right, that means it is now Wayko's turn. You do see that Emmy successfully goes and he goes back and smacks it in the face. You know she did it on purpose.
Nice. So it's still chasing us, and Wayko's trying to draw it as best as he can. Yeah, the cart's a little bit motiony, so it's hard to get a steady hand drawing of it, but he's going to keep trying the best he can. There's not much else he can really do right now. I don't know what else other inanimate objects we can throw at it. I got a bag full of magpie feathers, but I don't really want to start that over again.
We have an animated object or person, beast, perfect for throwing.
Also, chicken inflict wounds, but that would be sacrificing the chicken. This thing looks like it eats a lot of chickens.
You'd have to actually hit it with the chicken.
That's true. That would also be a gamble, and also as to whether or not the chicken would come back later to the inn to kill me in my sleep. Wayko's gonna hold his turn and just keep drawing it.
Okay. Shien, anything specific you want to try?
Shien shares space with Mazus. Full rushes Tika.
Oh, he grabs that Tika.
With a 23 against her CMD. She can take her free hit if she wants, or try to.
Okay.
I don't think she's looking at you.
Yeah.
I don't think she's
Definitely not expecting. So you grab her.
No, I bull rushed her. Bye-bye. 5 feet
Yeah,
off.
I just kicked her off
Oh, I
the
see.
cart.
This is my cart!
please, for at least my sake, make sure it, was conjoined with a bump.
You just boot the goblin?
He did just boot the goblin off, and she goes,
shiny man!
Yeah, Wayko's gonna leap off the back of the cart with that readied action.
Really?
Oh no.
Yeah, he's gonna die with the goblin who saved his life.
I guess I'll take my held action to stop him.
okay,
Very well.
gotta roll a CMD.
How many hit points do you have, Wayko?
I've got 16 right now.
I might just be able to sap you unconscious.
That is possible. Otherwise, my CMD is 13.
I can definitely hit that CMD.
I'm more than willing to use a hero point for the sake of being a hero.
All right, can I? What's
No,
my
I
CMD?
want to die a hero.
Be a hero. Whether or not you die is
Put
whether or
that-
not my friends are feeling particularly unheroic and are going to let me die.
I'm good. Yeah, I actually don't have a very high CMB. I'm gonna try to sap him.
Okay.
18 against your AC, Wayko.
That should work unless I have... No, yeah, go ahead.
Can I use underhanded for this? Was this a weapon he didn't know about?
Also, can you stop me from falling out of the cart after you knock me out in mid-leap?
Probably, maybe.
I don't think
He
he's
swings at
suspecting.
you.
I don't think
Otherwise, you're not doing any favors.
Yeah.
I don't
He's
think
not
he is
suspecting it
expecting
from
you as an
outside.
enemy attacking him. So
Okay, so that's maximum sneak damage, and I rolled a 6 for the sap, so 18 points of non-lethal.
Well,
Well, that's 8.
Wayko screams no and then is knocked out.
No! Okay. Hero
But
point or
you
not.
alive and shifty assholes.
you know we are.
Shien put the group before the little tag on character.
Oh yeah,
All
no, like that's
Perfectly
totally
acceptable in his eyes.
was the correct thing to do. That doesn't mean everyone's gotta like it.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, you are currently unconscious, Wayko. Yeah, that happened all on Shin's turn, so I need to move people in the turn order. And
I want a dream sequence from Wayko written up somewhere.
Well, it's not going to be a happy one.
Oh no, just about being betrayed.
That you bet. Ammo for why I'm now going to burn down Sandpoint.
I don't think that's going to hurt Shien's feelings.
No, Shien, you just got the best friend of all. They all must die.
all right, so that means that it's Tika's turn, and I don't know how much she takes. Rolling off that thing, we're gonna leave her with a little bit. So as you guys are speeding by, the horse beast kind of goes, and then you do see it pause for a moment, and if it could smile, it would, and you gain some ground by doing that, but it doesn't seem to be deterred from following you.
God damn it. How far away from Sandpoint?
You don't know. Fog came up. Could be right around the corner. Could be who knows how long. You are coming out of the fog this turn. When Gideon's turn comes up, which it did just now. So that means you come out of the fog and you do see you see you're so close to Sandpoint right now. You are so close. If you can just hold out for, you don't even know, maybe half a minute, just half a minute at this full gallop, you might be able to make it.
5 rounds.
Maybe. You're
Um,
guesstimating in a panic right now anyway.
So for functionality's sake, and this was the thought process that was going through my head prior to Titka being kicked off the wagon. He was in silent contemplation, or like he was basically communing with Iomade while he was preparing for this next round. Does he notice, or would I notice, Titka being kicked off at that point? Or would that take a wisdom perception?
He was not subtle about it. He literally had to share space with Mazus to go kaboot.
No, fair enough. Yeah, no, that's
Also, I think you made a sick reference.
I would
Yeah.
argue that as you were preparing to murder yourself, you weren't looking at Joel booting the goblin off the wagon.
But
So
probably heard the screaming goblin as you flew by.
Oh yeah, you definitely saw Tika hit the road and disappear into
The Doppler effect made it kind of sound like a screaming orc.
There's word's gonna get to Gideon that I kicked her off. It's gonna happen. It's one way or another.
To be completely honest, this is the round, so yeah. He's going to give the reins to Shien and keep him safe. And he's actually going to acrobatics off.
Okay.
What a boss.
He's going to also drop. He's just taking his weapon and his armor, leaving everything else behind.
Okay.
Aw, how considerate of you.
Mazus is all of a sudden snaps out of his panic and it'd be like, loot?
He deserves one.
Oh, he dropped his share.
So yeah, he's dropped everything in his pack. He's taking his falchion and his armor. He's dropped the shield, like everything's in the cart ready to go. And he's going to acrobatics out after he hands the reins over to Shien and gets them out again as far as possible.
I wish I had a hero point to spend to keep you from doing that.
I'm sorry.
No,
I am a
I'll
day
do
in Paladin. That's that's my shit. So that's going to be
firecracker.
Sorry, that's on my end here. That will be a modified 17.
That's enough to get you to the ground. You can't move anywhere, but you can get to the ground without hurting yourself much. So you are on the ground.
Tuck and roll.
And since the cart moves on your turn, clump, 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 clump. We'll give it a bit of space. It's got to get there, maybe.
And I'm just going to, pop up right with my falchion ready to face off to square off against this thing to sort of slow it down, hopefully.
All right. Mazus, your little bodyguard dude is left. We're going to move, just for convenience sake, we're going to move Shien off of you into the driver's seat. Okay?
No! And he crawls to the up front to get further away from the devil.
My meal ticket.
There goes 10% out of your profits right there.
You
Yes.
do know that you put me in a really bad spot, right, Greg?
But to be fair, we're only splitting it 6 ways now. No, 5 ways.
Okay.
I get it, Joel. I get it. It's just that's exactly what the character would end up doing. So I apologize for
Roll the
that.
cart right when we make it to town. Just shooting gold and silver and helmets everywhere. Crab meat.
All right. So that's his turn. It's the devil's turn.
The one down in Georgia, he's looking for a soul to steal.
And this thing moves. Let me see. Seeing you come off, it'll slow its pace. Go 5, 10. Let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It'll land right here. And it lands on 2 hind feet and lifts itself up. And annoyed at that cape of yours that kept it from blowing its fire this turn, it decides that it will just, let me see, it would have landed close enough to mess with you. So we'll land right there. Right there. And what would it do? It will just outright attack you. And it had the full move this time, so it does not get a full attack. But let's see what happens to our poor paladin. All right, that definitely hits. A 34 to hit?
Yep.
Okay. 12 damage.
Okay.
All right. Emmy, it's your turn.
How fast is this cart moving?
100 feet per round.
100 feet per round.
Yeah.
Ooh, let me check the range on this.
You
Okay.
work on this one. It's got way too many hit dice.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, the only reason I was asking is Wayko has to roll on
With
me.
a plus to hit, with him hitting me for 34 and it not being a critical.
Yeah.
Yeah, how are you not dead?
It didn't hit
Because
you.
it only got one attack this round.
Yeah, it didn't hit you for 34 damage. It hit you with a 34 is what he's saying.
No, like it's 34 and it was not a critical. And then, like, I'm just saying that's got to be at least a plus 15 or 16 to attack.
Emmy will repeat the same thing with Mazus's cape.
Okay.
No! Leave. You're not gonna kick me off this. Oh, you just want. Oh.
Ooh. Okay.
Just to give
Totally.
Gideon a little bit more of a chance.
Okay. You have no hero point to spend this time, so it'll have to be a ranged
Range touch.
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, you're just trying to hit the big old mess. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it has a very high touch AC. Usually the bigger it is, the lower its touch AC is.
That would be. Can I just use the Acid Splash spell as a template to roll it, not taking the damage, just to make it fast?
It's just a touch tag.
Yeah.
A 10.
10.
You throw it back there and it kind of drifts and falls at its feet. It doesn't even
Too bad.
Okay. Shien, what are you gonna do? You're driving.
Greg, I love you. Bye.
Yeah, no, fully called that. That was the expectation.
And it seems that Wayko, you are still out. Do roll me just a d20.
11.
11. It's you're kind of drifting back to consciousness, but it's still hazy. All you see and hear is Gideon, fool.
Don't throw me off the cart from Mazus.
Weird cart vibrations.
Yeah. You're sat up, kind of like against Magpie's chest because he had to drag you back into the wagon to make sure you didn't fall out into the road.
He hasn't entirely noticed that yet. Not conscious enough, but get ready for some flailing.
Okay. Magpie, what are you going to do?
Magpie is crying. That is my turn.
Magpie is crying. Bird tears. Bird tears.
I didn't know birds could cry.
The birds can cry and they can sweat. I got all sorts of pores that do all sorts of things.
And too much information.
Yeah.
Okay.
The more you know, but just played in like a minor key, so it's really gross.
All right. And we come back to, let me see, I didn't take that off her. Oh, she's no longer scared now.
Well, isn't that terrific? Maybe she can help us
Yeah.
out.
And she looks over and sees Shiny Man, and she,
Shiny Man!
and she 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet.
If Titka survives this and Gideon doesn't, Titka's your new character.
Well, I mean, it's not a bad one to start off with, I suppose.
Goblins make decent bards. They're gross, but decent.
And
All
let
I can
me
see is that one gremlin on Gremlins 2 singing "Start Spreading the News."
The news.
No.
I'm leaving today.
I keep seeing the gender swapped goblin.
Oh, the big
One wearing bright red lipstick.
that corners the dude at the end of the movie.
And then he's like, eh. Tika hobbles as fast as she can over, and she goes,
Oh, it's here.
and tries to cast something at the creature, but the creature it doesn't even seem to notice it being there. So the magical effect bursts across its skin. Ineffective. Gideon, it's your turn. That means the cart moves another
100
not
feet.
literal but perspective feet, and okay, what are you going to do, Gideon?
All right. So just to make this even more dramatic and, for effect, he's going to basically be thumbing the the coin that's basically wrapped around the hilt of his falchion that he was given upon Wayko's admittance to the party. Thank you for your service to Sandpoint. I release you of your bond. And with my swift action, I'm going to cast Lay on Hands on myself for 5, and then basically 5 foot in between him and the cart, and attack with my falchion.
All right.
You don't have any smites left, do you?
Used unless it's considered a new day. I used it on the Bargeist.
Yeah, you got to rest for that.
Yep.
So I have to confirm critical. I just rolled an 18.
Okay.
All right. I somehow forgot that Gideon kills people.
So that is, and it wasn't a power attack because he can't do power attack. Still, he thinks it's power attack. He thinks it is, but it's
trying real hard.
So the confirm is a 23 against AC.
23 does hit.
Roll that percentile.
Sorry.
Your percentile for crits.
Okay.
Yep. Do you confirm? You confirm?
So it was a 23
Yeah,
to confirm. So
His confirm was 23.
Oh, okay. Yes. Roll that
Okay, so-
percentile. See if it saves your butt this time.
Percentile is in
94?
85.
85. Okay. What is that?
Secondary arm, shoulder crushed. No secondary attacks. No shield used for 1d4 hours.
Oh, so you've cut down on its secondary attack. All right. Let's see what happens. That's what happened with the greater
so
bard.
it's not-
Damage as well. So that is
Oh.
max damage for 8 plus 1 9 times 2, so 18.
18 damage.
And the entire
Okay.
for Amadei, for my parents, and for Sandpoint.
Okay. You hear that battle cry familiar to all. And it is Mazus' turn.
We're doing exactly what he wants, moving away.
At this point,
Moving
only
away.
divine intervention or possibly a powerful wizard would help us at this point. And this wizard hasn't even set up shop yet, so that's out of the question.
Or receding fog.
He
A
will.
big wind front.
He will try and somehow contact this this divine entity that he saw in the Thistletop dungeon that saved Gideon before, and he will use both of his hero points to try and somehow connect that powerful being to Gideon's savior, essentially.
So he's spending 2 hero points to try and save Gideon.
Pretty much, yes.
Okay.
Wants to give the Holy Spirit a heads up.
Please don't let my savior die. Do not let my savior die. Do not let my protector die.
Don't
He
let
keeps
my
me
only
protected.
friend die. The rest are assholes.
Not that I'm complaining, but Gideon's gonna find us back in town tomorrow, like 2 levels higher than the rest of the party.
Yeah.
But we'll have his
He's
death.
going to come back as Gideon the White.
Yeah.
We'll just assume he's dead.
All right.
As
So
a
that's
Gideon the White Walker.
Oh.
Ooh. Comes back as an anti-paladin.
Ooh.
There was that possibility at some point here.
Still a Viomade though. It's very confusing.
You know, it's Monday,
Still-
Iomade. It's everything is bad, but it's still good.
No, no. What's going to end up happening is I'm going to ride this fucker into town.
It feels good to be bad.
And then
Okay.
Mazus will go back into panicking mode, and that's his turn.
He just needed an antacid. Yeah.
Okay.
He had a tooth infection.
Onward!
Like the abominable
So-
snowman from Rudolph Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and the Island of Misfit Toys.
So don't let your savior die. Okay. That was your request. Gideon, as when your swing comes down and you critical it, you feel a vibration in your holy symbol, and a shining beam comes forth, and the horse goes, the Sandpoint beast goes, and as the light goes away, you will see what happens on your turn.
Okay. And for some reason, I've been moved beside the cart somehow.
That was me.
Is that? Oh, okay.
Yes, that was me. What everyone else sees is Gideon. There's this flash. The Sandpoint beast rears back, and it comes. There's no Gideon.
Oh shit!
And it's the beast's turn.
Get in, loser! We're running for our lives.
No, you don't see Gideon.
No.
You don't see Gideon anywhere. All you see is a flash.
Oh, he's coming back as a crazy avatar with like parachute pants and an electric guitar with a rocket launcher on it. It's gonna be amazing.
Can't touch us, dude.
Got there first, Joel. Got there first.
Hammer pants.
Yeah, I know. You got it first.
Yes.
All right, so it disappears and it looks around, and you guys are almost to town, and it tries to fly full speed at you, gains a little bit of ground, but not as much as it wanted to. Emmy, it's your turn.
What to do? No Gideon.
No Gideon. Don't even see him. Don't know where he is.
The thing is coming back. Wayko is still knocked out, correct?
At the moment,
He mentioned something about a bag of feathers.
yeah. He kind of has a bag of feathers, yes.
Are you gonna throw them or keep them for yourself?
Throw them.
With the cereal.
Okay. You're going to throw them.
Basically doing anything she can to keep this thing away from everyone else,
You're just throwing
including
stuff.
herself.
Okay.
Yeah, she's throwing stuff. That's all she can do.
Okay.
If it actually ran around the ground, I would push the helmet off onto it.
No.
But it's flying.
You're not touching that helmet.
That's the only reason we didn't leave at night.
You're panicked. You don't care.
Nope.
He cares,
Okay.
but he's panicked.
All right, you throw some stuff and none of it connect. Well, it doesn't even connect. It's just like bloop, falls to the ground.
Feathery, they get caught up in the wind too much.
Oh, Waco's getting so much lost right now.
And
One of the quills
Shien?
pokes the devil in the eye, and he's like, ah! And he actually flies a little faster.
God dang it!
Shien, it's your turn. Still driving. We're gonna move the cart on your turn now.
Whipping the shit out of this horse.
Okay. You make it, and you get a little ground there.
Shien doesn't even
You're
like
almost-
horses.
You're almost to the guardhouse. You can see it. You can see it. Do you want to make any communication while you're, because it's closed. The gate's closed.
Start yelling.
The devil is not gay.
So there's like there you see it bustling and it's like that, and then you see some people up there as you guys are getting forward, and they're like, oh, and they're pointing out behind you.
That shouting in the distance noise.
The disc bell ringing. Bling, 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 bling.
Yeah.
And the devil is not.
The English are coming.
Am I?
Oh, it was Wayko's turn. I accidentally went forward to one too many. So Wayko,
We got a
when
17
you
for wake upness.
okay, so what happens is you when he touched that coin and everything, you heard in your mind very clearly, grogginess or not, I release you from your, thank you for your service to Sandpoint. I release you from your bonds. In Gideon's voice, you hear it, and you feel that on the back of your neck go, ting, 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 and as if the whole world was empty, ting, 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 and it falls off the back of the cart, and you start awake.
Righteous. Okay, he wakes up, kind of like looks down to where it tinkled off, in complete disbelief. He kind of looks around and looks back at Magpie, and then he looks out the back of the cart, and does he see the thing coming?
Yep.
I'm going to throw a shoe at it. In great
Okay, throw a shoe at
pride, I'm going to take off my shoe. I'm going to throw it at it. And hopefully that'll show it what for.
Yeah. Your mom's like, who?
I see you, Mama Anderson.
I got a modified 21.
For modified 21? You definitely connect with its snout, and it goes and flames.
More perturbed than anything.
That's all I wanted. Now I need a shoe.
At first, the chase was fun. Now they just keep throwing shit at me.
Thank God I still have those feathers of which to make a shoe with. Oh.
Feathers to make a shoe? Okay.
It's
All
not
right.
waterproof, but it is comfortable.
Tika in the distance, she's well behind now because this thing had to fly really fast, had double move to catch up with you guys. You just see her in the distance kind of run. Okay. Greg, you want to know what happened?
Sure. Let's do it.
So you are there and you've just come down and you felt that radiance and you had that divine intervention that was called for. It did save you. You find yourself in front of an Iomedean shrine and
In Sandpoint.
in Sandpoint, in the temple.
Do I see anybody around me?
No,
Father
it's right.
Xantus walks into the room behind you and goes, "Ah!"
How'd you get here?
Inflict wounds. No, actually, no. It's all quiet.
I'm trying to decide whether or not he thinks he's dead or not. So I'm gonna
Make
roll
a
an
wisdom
intelligence check. Okay, that's actually not bad. It's a natural 19, so he doesn't think he's actually dead.
No.
He's actually going to do a quick prayer to the idol, and he is going to run out of the room, just yelling at the top of his lungs that the Sandpoint Devil is on the road approaching Sandpoint, and to make all haste and help to the gate that we were heading to.
Okay, so you rouse everybody, and well, as much as you're yelling would in the middle of the night of a crazed man. So yeah.
I would be yelling out my name. It's like, my name is Gideon.
Okie dokie.
Panic. That's
Okie
pretty much
dokie.
it.
Panic.
Okay, its turn, and it's starting to get closer. That gate's not coming open as fast as you'd like it to.
Just steer the horse down the middle of it.
I think we can go right through it.
It is a wood gate. I don't know that running right through it would be a thing.
With enough speed, we can penetrate it, I'm sure.
There's a guard doing this.
No, but it's they're very wary about what's happening. They're about to let in you, but there's this beast right behind you. What if it gets into town? Type situation. There's a hesitance to the opening of the gate.
It can fly.
Why?
It can fly.
They don't know.
They are
nothing.
mooks.
They don't know nothing. They just see a beast behind you. No one has said it's the Sandpoint beast because Wayko was unconscious.
Oh, can I scream that now?
It's a free action to speak.
It's a Sandpoint Devil, let us in.
The devil be nigh, the devil be nigh. What's he saying about bees? The devil be nigh.
Okay. All right. You see one of the guards, and I go, "Ugh," and he runs over and starts cranking the door to open it up, and then he points to you see him point to the others, and they start readying bows. Emmy. Oh wait, I didn't take this thing's turn. Can't be Emmy's turn yet because this thing is going to finish that breath that he's started so many times. So let me see how many people this will hit. Everybody.
Hope you like your bunions getting licked by hellfire.
It is indeed a breath born straight from hell.
To be fair, he did get a shoe to the face just a second ago, so...
You see,
Smells of leather and pain.
You breathe in. You see it breathe in its strange chest, and it goes and takes a breath out. Everyone needs to make a reflex save for half of what I'm about to roll of 10d6.
Nice knowing y'all. Should have let me die.
I want my hero points back, please.
Wow, he's rolling high. Okay. Magpie, you make the save.
Oh,
He's gonna improve reflexes. He doesn't take anything.
I want my hero points back. I want a refund. No.
Okay. So
It was all a dream.
I don't cheat the rolls. Sorry, guys. 37 damage.
am I able to use a hero point to leap into the helmet? Because someone's gonna have to pop some heals pretty soon, and I cannot be vaporized for that to happen.
Oh, Gideon, make a roll for Shadow Mist
For your horse not to be vaporized.
and to continue pulling the cart.
Yep, we'll do it.
Caught in a landslide, no escape from the fire breath.
Fumble.
Your
Oh no, your horse is dead.
The flaming cart flies into the air.
So, yeah, fumble. I rolled in that one.
He was a Mustang, now he's a fricassee.
Cause it's easy come, easy go. Fry 'em high, fry 'em low.
NPCs come and go.
Doesn't really matter to me.
You can buy a new one.
So did we have a pretty much TPK here?
Unless that hero point thing works.
We have two
Well,
survivors.
I didn't take any damage.
Okay.
You need 2 to cheat.
Take half damage, wouldn't you, if you got your reflex?
Yeah, but I have evasion. If I make the save, I take no damage.
What was your save, Wayko? 19?
What is the same?
You can add your hero point to make the save for half and survive.
That I will do, but
Someone's
still
gonna have
need
to save you.
see if that. I think that I would die anyway if I made the save. Half of 30. Wait, one
You're
sec.
that scrawny.
I gotta do some quick math.
Half of 34 would be
That was 37.
17.
Wasn't
37.
36?
37, that would be 18 points of damage.
You can handle 18 points and still be
Yeah.
above negative con.
Just be, I guess we'll have to do that. So I'll use that hero point, and otherwise, be a flaming unconscious wreck.
Everybody spend your hero
Yep.
points.
All right.
Yeah, I kind of did that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Who threw the goblet?
Wait, don't I have 3? Max?
Yeah, max is 3. I don't think I've ever
I've
seen
never
Mazus
used- I've never
use
used
hero
one.
point.
No.
But you can only hold a max of 2 past a single session, from what I remember, correct?
I thought it was you capped at 3.
You can cap at 3. If I remember the rules correctly, you can only hold 2, but you can cap at 3. We will look it up. What happens
Yes.
is
Well, I thought you did hold
Yes.
2 because of shenanigans.
I got it. I found it already.
okay. What is the rule?
Characters can have no more than 3 hero points at any one time. Excess hero points are lost.
So I got 1.
Okay, so 3 then. You got 1. What was your roll?
16.
You want to add how many is it? How many do you add?
It's 4 after the roll, 8 before the roll.
You can survive.
Yeah.
Well, you can take half. I don't know if you'll survive.
Yeah, he'll
But
survive.
you'll take half. You'll take half. Okay.
Yes!
I think that
Oh
means I
man.
have a hero point left over, FYI.
All right.
What about Emyrelda?
Yeah, no, she's dead.
Even
Very
with the hero
dead.
points?
I have no hero point. I spent it trying to hit the thing, remember?
Yeah.
Can I spend a
So
hero
it
point to
goes
shield
before.
her with my body?
I will let you take half damage for
What kind
her.
of odd fish?
Yeah, that works for me. Will you survive 18 points of damage?
I believe so, because I have 12 con. So I have 15. Yeah, I will definitely survive that.
Okay, Mazus shields Emyrelda with his brittle bird body. It takes 18
Magpie.
points of damage.
Okay. Whew. All right.
Oh, sorry.
Why
That's
we-
your steal request
Uh-huh.
came while I was trying to change something else.
I see how it is.
Sorry, do it again.
I think that's what it is. If I ever get denied to steal one, it's stuck there now.
Oh, can you not take it again?
Nope, it's denied.
Oh.
Maybe next game.
Uh,
I'll have to try again next game. Okay. So that means Shien is the only one that's dead?
Yep.
Wait, like,
Oh,
That puts me at -11.
like,
I keep telling you to put points into your constitution, and you never do.
You never
You
learn.
just should have let the paladin die.
okay.
Doesn't Shien have some resistance to fire?
Yeah, that's
Not
even,
that much.
That's including his resistance.
That's
Okay.
35 points of fire resist.
so if there's a foot left, we can bring him back.
The save is 20.
Oh yeah, yeah, I didn't make that
Yeah.
because I got improved evasion. If I would have made the save, I would be okay. But
No, you
Yep.
just have evasion. Improved evasion would have given you half damage even if you failed the save.
All right. So
Shien
Shien
looks
falls.
back at you guys as his ashes start to scatter away, and he grins.
Oh no!
Lets
grab
go of
his-
the reins and tumbles off.
Grab his stuff.
He's a monk. He doesn't have any stuff.
He has coins.
He also has
Alright.
Emyrelda's money.
Yes, he does.
Oh, we can't let that be though. We gotta get him back. Is there any bits of his meat left that I can hang on to? Can I grab-
You know what? Just because this is the relationship that Magpie and Shien had all the way coming down from
Yen Xiao.
Tin Shaw, as he's disintegrating and falling off the wagon, Magpie's gonna like reach around him to give him a hug, and then just like come back, and in both of his hands is all of his coin pouches.
Oh man!
And Shien dies kind of happy-ish, I guess.
He can't be unhappy. He
Laughing.
loved
No,
murder.
he died a coward.
What?
Oh,
Throw the gauntlet.
okay.
Throw the-
So here's what
He
happens.
died a hero preventing the TPK, suckers.
That's right. So he was driving. He gets thrown off, and his body catches fire. Magpie tries to grab him. Oh no!
No, it was very overt. He like exchanges a look with Shien as it's happening. Like, I'm taking your shit. This is happening.
You almost think he's laughing.
You gotta tell me though. Please tell me we got some airtime because we were flying. We were just hitting the gate. We just got blasted with a fireball.
You just got blasted with a fireball,
Horse did too.
and the horse did too. Horse is dead.
The sound of our Liberty Bell-sized helmet going spang.
And you guys skid almost. You are almost inside the gate.
The front
All
half
right,
of
you're right at the
shadow mist flying by like. God.
Pretty much. However, most of you are unconscious.
Not Magpie. Somehow.
Aren't I ever unconscious?
And you hear noise from inside as this thing goes, and it looks like it's about to come over to you and take a nice big bite out of this bird. However, it looks up and sees all that's happening, hears lots more coming, and you see a fog gather around you, and this thing disappears into it. And you don't see it anymore.
Oh shit, it's invisible. Now we're all dead.
Now we're all dead.
And
Please.
arrows fly into the fog. They don't seem to connect with anything. And as the fog dissipates, there's no Sandpoint Devil.
It was a pigeon all along.
All right.
And then
Wow.
you all wake up.
And it was just a dream. No. So there you go. And I think that's where we're going to call it tonight. Because,
Yeah.
dudes,
We spent a lot of hero points.
Sorry, guys. Not unlike the livestock fire, this might indirectly be my fault.
Well, it's not Wayko's fault.
No, this is my fault. And Craig was like, I don't know what percentile. I was like, no.
No, not me. Boom. What do 2 zeros mean?
3 zeros.
Yeah, 3 zeros mean. Oh, nothing. You just
My
summoned.
numbers are supposed to be a good thing.
You just summoned a 1 in 100 chance creature. That's all. Woo.
And we just catapulted through the air and exploded into a flaming crater of unconscious adventurers
At the door.
and horse steaks.
Mostly unconscious adventurers.
You see, I will say the first thing that Wayko sees when he wakes up is Tika. And you see glow coming from her hands, and they're going on you.
Oh man, got me back up.
I'll be
That's
there,
all.
like performing lay on hands as well.
And then the guards shoot the goblin.
They do start to shoot at her, actually, as you wake up.
Waco's gonna get in the
I
way.
will-
Oh, well, Gideon, sorry, not Gideon. Magpie was never unconscious, so he'll stop them from doing that.
Yeah, she only has like 1 hit point left, and she's giving her heals to.
And if I'm getting there, I'm also going to be stopping that.
It's gonna become a heal cycle. I'm gonna give heal hex to everyone I can, including Tika, the guard who just had like a jammed because he bumped it on the door when he was trying to get out here to see the devil. So he'll get a heal
Alright.
too.
We will pick up this whole. We'll pick this whole situation up probably a little after, probably after a night's rest. This next time. I hope you guys
Holy cow.
enjoyed. Yeah.
That was intense.
Certainly high octane.
So
Was not expecting it to be that eventful going back to Sandpoint.
I wasn't either. I thought,
Sorry.
they'll roll some. They'll roll some. Some. I
Fisherman.
rolled a few things. Yeah, you roll some fishermen. They'll roll some dire rats.
Stray
They'll roll something small.
dogs.
Stray dogs. I don't care. Things you probably could have just avoided. But this thing. There you go.
Wonderful.
Fate is fickle.
That's right. At least you guys got a interesting session out of it.
Did we ever?
Yeah.
Ugh.
And Gideon also willingly released
Wayko.
Wayko.
Right? I don't even know what that means yet. Does that mean I can burn the world down again? Or should I have improved for the better?
Ask Henryetta. I'm sure she'll lead you on the straight and narrow.
He always does.
All right, guys.
She keeps you on the Henryetta path.
That's right. She likes to call it her highway to Heffel or whatever.
Burn down
Um,
KFC.
So does anyone, let me see. We thank all the viewers. If you liked this, leave us a comment down below. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or here on YouTube. We do have our website, which is inofplanarcrossroads.com. Find all of our stuff there if you want to. Yeah, this was a game. Any comments or questions, observations, leave them down below or on the website. And anything you want to tell the people before we sign off, our travelers?
So rolling 3 zeros when you're doing an encounter, bad.
Save your hero points for when you roll 3 zeros.
Let the paladin die.
Don't let me near dice. And don't ride a horse if it can walk like a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
It was-
you
it is
dare
kind of
shed a
surprising.
tear for me.
Oh,
No,
we
we're all
won't.
crying.
Don't
That'll-
worry. Don't worry.
Not gonna happen.
I follow me, my party mates.
The
The truth
horse
is I wanted to leave you.
Since we found it.
All right. Well, I guess now is the time to tell everyone and all the other travelers within the plane of Planar Crossroads goodbye. Bye.
Goodbye.
After several battles at Thistletop, our heroes were weary and eager to head back to Sandpoint. After so many encounters, the peace was unusual, almost unbearable. Hoping Nualia had not attacked Sandpoint, our heroes pressed on through the night, letting those most in need of rest sleep on the wagon as best possible. Some soft lights glowed in the distance. Farmers heading to Sandpoint for the harvest festival, hoping to sell their goods. Pressing on, a sudden mist came over the road. Some sounds nearby echoed from afar. Whoosh, clop, clop, whoosh, clop, clop, getting closer. Whoosh, clop, clop, closer still. The scent of brimstone now assailed our heroes. Whoosh, clop, clop. The face of a nightmarish steed emerged from the mist, cheeks torn away by his own fangs, and hellfire in its eyes. This was the Sandpoint Devil, come to bring hell to the living. Gideon, recognizing the beast, knowing it far beyond the party's ability to fight, ushered his new steed, Shadow Mist, to a full gallop, pulling the wagon along with him. This did not go unnoticed by the devil, who pursued close behind on tattered wings, gaining ground on the cart. Spells and weapons were not affecting the beast, which was taking its time, enjoying the chase. All they could do was run. An air-splitting, otherworldly noise came from the beast's mouth. It struck terror in the hearts of Mazus and Tiefling, Wayko's new goblin friend. A boulder was in the road. Gideon maneuvered the cart around just in time and offered one last prayer to Iomade. Hellfire gathered in the devil's mouth. Thinking fast, Emmy took Gideon's cape, held it in the wind, and let go. The cape flew in the face of the beast, disrupting its attack. Meanwhile, Shien kicked Tiefling off the cart to protect the rest of the party. Wayko witnessed this grim deed and attempted to hop off the cart after his newfound friend. As he attempted to do so, Magpie struck Wayko in the back of the head with the pommel of his estoc, knocking Wayko out to keep him safe. He was not able to stop Gideon from jumping out, however. Now Shien was driving the cart, with Gideon and Tiefling left to face the devil alone. Gideon released Wayko from his service and struck the beast with such force that it crippled its front legs, his sword glowing. As he did so, Mazus, not normally a religious man, prayed to Iomade for Gideon's safety. When Gideon struck the beast, The glow in his sword became a burst of light. He was suddenly before an Eomedean shrine in the Sandpoint Temple. He rushed to the gate just in time to see it being lowered. The cart was getting close to Sandpoint, as was the beast. Just then, the beast let out a breath of hellfire upon the cart. The whole thing exploded. Magpie shielded Emmy from parts of the blast, but both were badly burned. Thankfully, they had made it to town. Upon the guards noticing the devil, it disappeared into the mist once more, just as it had appeared from the mist earlier. But it was too late. The damage was done. Shien was now nothing more than a pile of ash, indistinguishable from the ashes of the cart itself. All returned to dust.